Alright, hello everybody, it's pretty much 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna go on ahead and get started. How is my audio level? Okay, there we go, cool, that looks like it's working. Hello everybody. Excellent. I'm using my webcam mic right now because I don't feel like dealing with the idiocy with Bluetooth. Hi, Cinder. Hi, Leo. Thanks for joining, everybody. This is my first time streaming in fucking forever, so I appreciate folks coming out to check it out. I forgot to post this one place, so I'm just going to do that. That actually has all of my settings visible, too. Okay, there we go. Hello, Loaf. Right, let me post this in my server. Okay, cool. There we go. That's the wrong fucking button. Okay, there we go. Aw, thank you, Leo. So, I'm playing one of my favorite games for the first time in quite some time. Figured might as well stream it. I haven't streamed in forever. I don't know if I'm going to be entertaining or informative or just an idiot, but whatever. Most of the time I'm in a stream or in a voice chat with the family streaming, so it's more fun when you're playing a game with other people, even if you're just kind of playing a single player game. Aw, thank you for the follow, and good to see that Streamlabs app is still working. So, this is going to be a Trapped in Louisville run. I have a mod set up for random spawns. I set it to force spawns in Louisville. And thank you for the follow, too. Yes, we love idiots. No brain cells on this chat. No brain cells allowed. So yeah, it's going to randomly spawn me somewhere in Louisville. I have no idea what I'm going to be dealing with here. I have not played this game in like 3 months thanks to what work's been doing to me, so this is going to be fun. I've got a plan for if I spawn in a skyscraper. If I spawn somewhere else, I guess we'll just kind of figure it out as we go. All the streamers are dumb, you'll fit right in. Okay, cool. Glad to know I'm in good company. Sloth slide off like a water slide. Yeah, no, there no wrinkles here either. Don't worry, Cinder. You're in the right place for that. Alright. So, I used to be pretty good at this game. I got a couple hundred hours, I think 550 or something like that, so I'm a little past beginner. So, if I'm spawning in Louisville, my logic here is I'm going to be dealing with a lot of frying pans, a lot of other household items for weapons, so I'm going to go with a combat-focused build, short, blunt, because that's probably going to be most of what I'm going to find early on, and the hardest part of a run like this is always the intro, the first couple of days. I'm going to be overwhelmed very quickly. If I can clear a location decently well and get somewhere relatively safe, I'll be fine. There's tricks I can follow to make it even safer afterwards, but we've got to get set up and established, get some food, find a generator. There's a bunch of priorities the first couple of days. So let's go ahead. I got one skill. Whoops, that's not the one I wanted to. Hang on. Where's window capture? Lock that, please. Okay, there we go. I've got one skill point left to spend, but there's really nothing I want to, use that for. Let's see. I'm taking... Oh, that's cool as hell, Cinder. I didn't know you were gonna do anything like that. Barber school. I didn't even know that was a thing. I know, like, salon school is a thing. I didn't know there was one specifically for that, but yeah, that's really cool. Let's see, let me just go through my traits that I picked. Stout and fit for obvious reasons. This is going to be a melee build, a melee focus. We don't want to be using guns downtown in Louisville. So, the strength, the carrying weight, the knockback is all going to be very useful. Organized, additional container capacity. That's also going to be very useful. We're not going to have a lot of space to work with. Outdoorsman is something I always take 100% of the time because it prevents you from getting sick from running around out in the rain, so I just don't need to worry about the weather on looting runs. Fast Reader's just always nice. I know it's not really necessary in single-player runs because it can speed up time, but it lets you get those skill points early. And Dexterous so that you can pick things up while you're being chased nice and easy. Last job let me go, so I decided, fuck it. Yeah, no, that's totally fair. I mean, new career path. I get it. It sucks. I know what happened with the last job, so I'm glad you figured something out though. All right. So let's go ahead, hit next, and oh, hi Jedi. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. All right. Yes, moo to you too. Now I know exactly who you are. Right. So, because of course it's me, where the hell X Foxes, female, and R. There we go. Right. So actually, I think I just have a, yeah, there we go. I don't know why I didn't just do that in the first place. But yes, for those who've never seen, I have my own character in this game. Because I have to have my own character in fucking everything, or I can't play it. Alright. Let's go ahead and start the run and see how fucked I am. Like I said, this is a completely random spawn somewhere in Louisville. I could get really lucky, spawn on top of a skyscraper, defensible location. I could spawn in one of the mansions just outside of the downtown area with the big impenetrable, unbreakable fences, or I could spawn in a gas station right in the middle of the city and get eaten immediately. We're gonna see how this goes. I do have a death counter ready. I'm fully expecting to have to use it. This is why she won't play Hunt with me. Wait, why won't I play Hunt with you? I mean, there's a lot of reasons I won't play Hunt with you. I really don't. Yeah, I'm just bad at jail cell spawn. Oh, Christ, don't even joke. Okay, here we go. Oh, piss. Okay, that couldn't be much worse if I tried. Oh, God. Oh, no fucks it. Yeah, that is... please make that jump. Okay. Okay, so the most important thing right now is just don't fucking panic. The further southwest that I go, the less zombies there should be. Just in case anyone is curious. Oh, shit. I just got something. Okay, I'm gonna pin that so that anything I walk past, I might be able to loot with Dexterous. For anyone curious, I'm on the default Apocalypse settings, so I do not have multi-hit. I'm a little confused. I've never seen gameplay of this game. Yeah, so this is an isometric top-down game. It is absolutely brutal. There's no end goal for the game. Just survive as long as you can. The tagline of this game is, "This is how you died," because your character will die. And yeah, I'm probably going to die pretty quickly with this spawn. Because you really don't start with much. Yeah, I have the clothes on my back and an empty keyring. This isn't great. Okay. There's a police station over there. Can you boil people in... Oh, that's... No? No. Also, hi, Record. Welcome to the stream. It's a hell of an odd question. Bad game, 0 out of 10. Look, if you want to see stuff like that, I could switch over to Fallout. Hey, thank you for the follow. Whoa! I should pay some level of attention to the game that I am playing. Close that. That is certainly a question. Yeah, that is certainly a question. Okay. I'm gonna do something that you should never do. There's no way you can do that in Fallout. I'm gonna do something you should never do and just blindly jump a fence. Okay, let's see here. That worked out surprisingly well, though. Oh shit, one of my keybinds is off. That's just... That's game 0 out of 10. You burn hundreds of zombies as they walk in a line through fire. Yes, that is in fact a thing you can do. I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon, though. So right now, is there oil involved? You really like oil. It's an interesting... Yeah. Alright, let's see here. So the first thing I gotta do is I gotta find a way to ditch most of these zombies. I don't even know where the hell I am. I like burning people in oil. It's a completely different thing. That's... I genuinely don't even know what to say to that. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do that thing I said you should never do again, and jump the fence again, because that's a few more zombies than I want to deal with without a weapon, and it looks like this is gonna ditch me in the forest. Oh, that's a park. Okay. This I should be able to deal with. Oh, where did you come from? Nope, you get back down. You can stand on a zombie to keep them down. Okay, I didn't get on top of you quickly enough. Alright. Stomp, stomp. Oh my god, die. Okay, nothing useful on you. You do have a watch, so let's put that on. And you don't have anything useful either. Well, at least we've got a digital watch so we can keep track of the time. That's something. I love that bonk mod. Yeah, I forgot I installed that. Alright, so let's clear out a few more of these, get into a house, see if we can't loot something. Nope, stay down. Oh, I don't like that I'm already exerted. Okay. Is anything coming at me? Okay, we are... Okay, there's more zombies over there. I'm gonna try to sneak into here. Two big chicken breasts and oil. Okay, so there's not... Okay, that's locked. Okay, so first things first, let's turn that all the way down and set it to life and living, because if I can catch some of these shows that give you skill points, that will be ideal. Now, let's go ahead and search the house. Have you played with the new endurance system? Yeah, I have a little bit. I'm not playing build 42 right now. I'm going to be completely honest. It's mostly just because, okay, let's see. What do we have in here? Beer can. I will drink the whole fucking beer. The mod that contains, my custom character is not on build 42 yet. Ooh, a leash. I can't wear that. I thought I had that mod on. Okay, so there's some food in here. Maybe I can get lucky and find a backpack. Ooh, a fresh meat patty. I'm gonna eat that right now. I did take overweight, or underweight, so I definitely need to pack on the calories. Okay, so there's nothing in there. No one in there. Adhesive bandages, I'll take that. And, antibiotics could be useful, too. What? Why did it make that? Oh, there's one out there. Okay. I don't see it. It's clearly there. Oh, piss. Get up. Okay, what did I fucking hurt? Left thigh scratched and bleeding. I'm gonna rip your socks. And why am I doing that? I have bandages. I just grabbed them. Back in the day, my player was in 2D. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? Anything useful? Probably not. This is not looking great. I can at least... Okay, a pencil. That's something, I guess. Tissue. Oh, this house sucks. Well, at least Woodcraft is playing. So let's vibe here for a minute. See if we can get some... sit on ground. Rest. And see if we can get some carpentry skill. Why are we talking about eating cans? I just looked back over at the chat for the first time in a bit here. Also, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, Oh, that noise was not a zombie. Oh my god. Why did that scare me like that? Oh, you ate the can when you drank the beer. No, I didn't. The beer can is in my inventory. Which, speaking of, I should probably finish eating the meat patty that I was working on. Fuck. Yeah, no, this game is actually really good at shit like that. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna drop that. Let's check out that last room of the house, see if we can get lucky with something, decent. Close that. Another pencil and a fucking sheet of paper. Oh my god. Okay, so that's how this game's gonna go today. Alright, let's see, I'll take that. Crackers, I'll take. Mac and cheese, tortilla chips. Can I equip? That's probably not even worth getting. Nothing in there. I'll take you cans of food. This is gonna be really heavy, but I need the water with, high thirst. So I'm gonna fill up a cooking pot with water, keep it in my inventory so I have something to drink as I go, because I will get myself killed if I don't do that. Alright. There's one more thing we might get lucky. Leather jacket. That's at least some bite and some scratch resistance. That'll be helpful. Let me also... I'm gonna check... Inspect. Yeah, there's a hole in the thigh of my jeans, so that's also an issue I need to deal with at some point. You mentioned that you play till you die. Does it get really hard over time? Honestly, in my opinion, the hardest part is the intro, like the beginning of the game. Because you have nothing, you start with nothing. But it is very difficult as a game overall. Later on, somewhere between 0 and 30 days into the game, my character's already drowsy. What the fuck? Jacket. But yeah, somewhere between like 0 and 30 days into the game, your character... Ooh, hello, that's a lot of food. I'm gonna grab all of that. The electricity and the water will shut off at some point, so that's... Ooh, hello, water bottle. That is fantastic, so I can ditch the cooking pot. Let's see, what else do we have here? Give me a second to actually... I'll grab a can opener. I'll grab the can of soda. You know, this seems like a decent little place to try to hunker down for a minute. Steak. Take that. Why are there two... Oh, that's a microwave. Pasta, fresh uncooked. Just throw that in the oven and turn it on while we're looking around and looting. Hi, Dreamer. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's see. Whoops, I did not mean to sprint. Sheet of paper. Let's see what else we got. Scissors. That's technically a weapon, I guess. Glue, an eraser. But yeah, this game goes from the immediate you're gonna die from zombies, and it slowly turns into a how long can you last, live off the land, you know, manage your resources kind of game. You eventually have to go on looting runs, and, you know, every zombie is deadly. A single bite will end your game. So it's always dangerous. Okay, so good. That alarm clock is not set. So, what I'm gonna do... Okay, fresh cooked. Off. Yeah, okay. So, my character is, sleepy and in pain, which is not the best way to take on zombies. So I'm also gonna cook this. Turn on. Sit on ground. Just keep an eye on that. And I'll also drop one of these. I really wish we'd found a backpack or something. Chicken. Okay, that's gonna take a second. But yeah. In pain, tired, not the best, way to be when trying to take on zombies. So, we're gonna try to take it easy for the first day, see if we can, what's in here? Oh, that's the bathroom, okay. Vitamins, that will help with the tired. But, we're gonna see if we can take it a little easy on the first day, pack on some calories, maybe read a book, turn off the oven, and just see what we can find. Tomorrow, okay, those are both very high level, so, I'm gonna... Scrumptious horse byproducts. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Alright, let's see, the sausage is also uncooked. I should eat that soon. Can I sleep yet? Lie down. Okay, so here's the problem. I'm gonna go to sleep now, which means that, if I go to sleep now, I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night and not be able to do anything. So, I'm gonna do some exercise for a bit here. Kill some time before bed. Yeah, that exhausts me, whatever. Hopefully I don't have any fucking zombies try to get in. We're gonna rest for a minute. I love this game, but it can never really seem to hold my attention for too long. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, for some folks, it's hard to, keep with a game that doesn't really have any specific goals to work towards. I like to make my own. In this case, the goal is 100 days in Louisville on apocalypse setting modes. Like I said, this is trapped in Louisville. I have no idea where I am, actually, so let's take a look at the map. And pause the game. Okay, so, yeah, I'm definitely in Louisville. I don't know. Okay, so I'm on the outskirts of town. This is definitely not a good location to set up a permanent base. But we might find some stuff out here. I'm not really too hopeful. I think I have to go back towards the city to find anything that I can really defend. Play games that also cause me mental anguish the more I play. Yeah, that's kind of how this game works. Okay, so... Character is exhausted. Can you draw on the map, or am I thinking a different game? No, you can, but I have a mod that lets you do that. You typically can't. You can add a note. Let's see. Yeah, there's a draw button down here. I have a couple of basic quality of life mods that don't... I mean, they technically make the game easier, but not a lot easier. You can draw on the map. Let's see, what else do I have? Obviously I got the furry mod. That comes with a couple of traits. I have a mod to make it easier to sort things. I have a mod that lets me, rename containers. You can see now that's a clothing container. Draw penis. This is important. Yes, that is very important. Draw. This isn't gonna get me banned from Twitch, I hope. I'm gonna not. I don't stream on Twitch often. Whatever. Tend to just start hoarding cars and such. Never really happy with the bases. Okay. Start to set up. Yeah, no, when I play, I usually try to create something very large, basically reclaim an entire town, or I try to set up a lot of little safe spaces, safe houses all across the map, and kind of go between them. Alright, it's 4 p.m. I'm probably... shit, dry, whatever. I don't want to catch a cold, so... I don't think there's any actual fucking nudity there, whatever. That is really weird. I've never actually done that before. Probably not gonna bother with that again. Alright, bored. Yeah, that also makes a lot of sense. What else do I have in my inventory here? Ugh. Hunger, thirst. Had to reorganize your bones. Alright. Unhappiness. Better hot. Ugh. Okay. There are no bits showing us low poly. Yeah. I might be being a little too jumpy about Twitch censoring and, you know, all of that shit, but whatever. Alright, so this seems relatively safe. I'm gonna call it a night early. My character definitely needs it. Let's see if we get lucky and don't get the fucking window busted in the middle of the night. Yeah, I'm just not gonna mess around with it. Okay, so I wake up at midnight. Fucking amazing. Now I need to kill time. Because I am not going out in the middle of the night. Yeah, I am absolutely not going out in the middle of the night in this game. Did you take the out of the oven? Did you take the pop out of the oven? Yeah, I've taken all the stuff I think I'm gonna take. You know what? Let me also rip this and replace my bandage. I'll do that too. Pot, yeah. Yeah, no, I've got the pot of pasta in my inventory here, actually. Actually, I can just do some fucking cooking. Add sausage. Add steak. That is showing as cooked still? Okay, cool. So I never actually cooked that sausage, but this is still showing as cooked. So that is, okay, ripped. Right, ADD, replace bandage. Yes, I put a pot in the oven to cook earlier. I grabbed it. It's this right here in my inventory. That's the pot of pasta that I pulled out earlier. So I should be fine. That will reduce boredom a little bit, so let's also eat that. Love how she just jams a fucking thing in her face. Okay, and let's drop the pot. Okay. Can I disassemble that? No, I don't have a screwdriver. It's okay, it's not the first time she's left the oven on. Shut up. Look, I've started less fires in the oven in Zomboid than I have in real life. My brain lapsed for a minute or two. Yeah, that's a mood. If you can't tell, I'm kind of killing time right now. Let's actually fucking speed up time a little bit. My character's gonna get bored very fast here, which isn't great, but, like... I'm not going out in the middle of the fucking night. Vitamins aren't gonna help anything. I'm almost out of water, too. So that's gonna have to be one of the first things I do when I walk out of this room, is gonna go get water. I would just kind of go around the house and just do stuff, but that front door has a window on it. It's not gonna go great. I'm probably gonna get something to spot me immediately. Then I'm gonna have to go and run out into the middle of the night in the zombie apocalypse. It's a bad idea. Possum says it's not true. No, it's true. Oh god, what was it? Like less than a month ago, I started a fire in the oven trying to bake, what was I baking? Chicken? Yeah, I was baking chicken. Oh, fuck. Exercise fatigue. I didn't think I was going to have to deal with that right now. Yeah, no, 100% true. Yeah, you absolutely should play Zomboid. It's a fantastic game, even if you just mess with it for a little bit. You don't have to get obsessed like I do. But yeah, Cinder, basically what happened is, I put on a little too much parchment paper with the chicken, so it was kind of hanging over the edge, and at one point when I pulled it out, it touched the heating element and lit on fire. I'm not good at cooking. People, I talk about, like, lighting boiling water on fire. I'm not joking when I say shit like that. $5 Yeah, I know, you're fucking bored. My character's in a surprising amount of pain. That's not good. Didn't I find... No, I didn't find painkillers. I found antibiotics. Oh, this is not great. That is yeah, speed and accuracy reduced. I don't think that's gonna drop damage at all. Feeling a little sad, yeah, agitated, yeah. 9:30 p.m. I need to get sleep. Don't want to waste time sleeping, but yeah, you should do the healthy thing and sleep. All right, so we're gonna try to slip out of here. Let's see if I can find something to help with that boredom and sadness first, though. Oh, griddle pan. I didn't even see that before, so let's attach that to my back. Now I have a weapon. There's a saucepan full of water. Now, I'm not carrying that much, so let's take those as well. I'll take the peas. I'll take the fucking butter knife, too. Why not? I'll put it on my belt on the left. Fill the empty bottle. No, don't want it is 100% mood. Wait, did the fucking water shut off already? Oh my god, the water's already off. It's day 2. Oh, fuck me. That's bad. That's very bad. Give me those. Give me that. I'll take a dish towel. At least the electricity's not off, but yeah, that is incredibly unlucky. Usually it takes about 2 weeks. Okay, so this doesn't seem too bad. I can deal with you. Alright, so you don't have anything useful on you. Let's check the trunk of the car. At least the power's not off, it immediately goes up. You know, that would be very on point. Okay, so that's locked. Let's see. I really have to go back into the city to find anything decent, I think, because these houses are kind of mostly empty. Curb stomping improperly, yeah. Oh, fuck me, a survivor house. That's actually really... I'm not going to call anything lucky after losing water on day 2. Let's work our way over there. Some painkillers would be very nice. Come on. Nope. Close that behind me. I seem to be the only player in this game who fucking does that. Alright. I hear banging, I hear hissing. There's some decent beginner level books there, that's good. I really need is a good weapon and a backpack. I'll take the screwdriver. Just gonna close that so they can't see me. Because there's a lot over at that next house. That was next door. I'm not taking the gun case. That's a fantastic way to get myself killed. Toothbrush. Alright, let's fill the fucking water bottle while I'm here. Yeah, I didn't really expect much out of this. Take another griddle pan. Bought a stew uncooked. And like I said, I need to pack on calories, so unhappiness, plus 20. Yeah, no, alright, so we're gonna eat the zucchini. At this point, I'm just eating whatever fucking fresh food I can find. Okay, so the window on that house on that side broke. You know, let's check in this closet. Saw's useful. I'm over encumbered now, though. Let's see, what do I not need right now? Fuck. I'll eat the fucking steak. That should drop that weight a little bit. I really don't need the second griddle pan. I can probably find another one. That's fine. Alright. Let's go get ourselves killed. Because there's usually good weapons in the survivor houses. So if I can find a way in there... Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy, whoa, buddy. Okay. I forgot to not be greedy, and you need to not be greedy in this game. Music's so over the top. This isn't that over the top. Okay, this is scuffed. Let's just start kiting him in circles. This isn't doing much damage, but... There's a good escape behind me to the woods if I really need to. Okay, let's work our way around. Normally I have a mod combat text that has like a little health bar over their heads. Which helps me kind of see how close to getting them killed I am. But, yeah, I turned that off for this because I was trying to kind of go for a more vanilla vibe for the playthrough. Oh, piss. I did not take anything that gave me nimble, which was a mistake. I'm probably doing, like, next to no damage with this because the fucking exercise fatigue. Yeah, one broke into the house. That's fine. I wasn't going to use that for a base anyway. Okay, got one. Finally. Go, there we go. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I hear banging. It's probably coming from the fucking survivor house. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, there's usually pretty good loot in survivor houses, so it's absolutely worth it to try to get in here. Pretty much all of that has... I wish I had a hammer so I could take some of those off. Okay, nothing useful there either. I think everything in this house is boarded up. Yeah, and I cannot take that off. I need a hammer to do that, so... Okay, hello. Pro tip, you always want to stomp if you can when they're on the ground. Especially if it's just one, because that will preserve your weapon durability. I think I can hit, yeah. Empty bottles are always useful. And let's garbage bag for some more stuff, and I'm just gonna stand here in the open and dump shit in a garbage bag. Because that's a great idea. Everything but the water bottle, ideally. Now, that's gonna help with my carry weight, so I can actually grab more shit later. Goals for the first couple of days: find somewhere that's actually somewhat defensible. Turn it into a decent base. I want to, ideally it's gonna have a second floor. Find a sledgehammer so I can knock down the stairs to that second floor, so I don't have to worry about something sneaking up on me in the middle of the night. A second survivor house. Okay, I think the game might be trying to apologize to me for the fucking what? Oh my god. Okay, the smart thing to do right now would be to leave. I'm not a smart person, though, so, you know. Alright, okay. Fuck you, fuck you. Alright, let's stretch them out in a line. Ah, piss, that's not good. What do I have? A fucking butter knife, I think? Yeah, this is nothing. That broke way faster than I thought it was going to. Okay, this isn't great. I'm gonna take my little bag of loot and go home. And by home, I mean away from here. Hey, Jay, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. As you can see, things are not going ideally. That's another broken fucking... Alright, so what we're gonna do here... So we're gonna try to ditch them. This is not a fight that I'm winning. So, I mean, best day in Louisville, right? Yeah. I mean, I made it to day 2. I'm gonna be completely honest. For my first attempt, this is better than I expected to do. Alright, so we're gonna do that. Requires an item in your hands. Remove broken glass. Alright, and let's sneak out. See if I can get away into the woods here without them following. I don't like the fucking sadness icon over there. But yeah, all I have for a weapon right now is a fucking pair of scissors and a broken butter knife, which I really wouldn't call a... Hello. Retire into the woods, become cryptid. That's about where I am right now. Okay, so I managed to ditch everything but one of them. That's fine. Yeah, running off into the woods and becoming a cryptid seems like a great idea right now. No. Alright, let's see. What do I want to do? God, this is not great. I don't have anywhere safe. There's a lot in the woods there, because this is still Louisville. You can be a whimsical forest creature with me. Whimsical. Sure, yeah, let's go with that. I really need to find another weapon. Can't suffer the horrors if you are the horrors. I mean, I am an unholy terror, so... Alright, so I did manage to ditch them. They broke down the door over there, but that's fine. I can at least sneak into here. Maybe. It's a lot of books. That could be useful. And at least close that window. Okay, a lot of books here. That's something. I really just need a better weapon, or any weapon, realistically. Leather jacket. What do we got here? Gun case. Again, that's a great way to get yourself killed. Equip primary. I think that'll work. Yeah, okay. It's not great, but it's something. A razor. Try breaking into the survivor house. Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier, but I really just don't think that's gonna work. Also, I don't know, I don't think you were in the stream when this happened. Water went out day 2. So, not a great start at all. Okay, let's see. Canned vegetable soup, bread. Can I please have a frying pan at least? Oh my god, game, come on. Boomstick. Yeah, boomstick's a great way to get killed when you don't have any, like, plan or skills or anything. Is there actually just, like, a book I can read for... Oh, Good Cooking Magazine, too. I'll read that. Forgot I could go off that early. Yeah, honestly, me too. I think it's maybe happened to me one other time before in 600 hours of playing this game. It's not gonna help me with, make bread dough, make biscuits, make pizza. Fucking sure, might as well. Whatever. Just dump it back in there. That was not helpful. This is a closet. Like, might get lucky in here. Hammer! Okay. I'm gonna wear the boots. That's actually fantastic. A second gun case. Let's ditch the sneakers. Let's ditch the griddle pan. Let's drop the umbrella. We don't need any of that shit. I will take the box of shotgun shells. That's useful. And I will take the flashlight. Okay. And, hammer for a weapon. That helps a lot. I'm a little over-encumbered, which isn't ideal. Let's eat the cabbage, see if we can... Okay, I'm gonna go for this survivor house further down. Away from the clusterfuck that I just abandoned. Let's work our way down. Nice and slow. Especially now that I have a hammer, I can at least disassemble the planks off the windows and have a chance of getting in. No, that's just insane luck. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, this is standard Apocalypse. I do not have any custom settings in Sandbox. Nothing useful there. But yeah, no, that's just insane luck. There's only one here. This is one of these is probably the throne. Hello. Okay, so at least I know where you are. That's the other nice thing about Survivor House is you don't need to worry about getting killed when you get surprised in the window. Yeah, very good shit. Wait, is that another one right below it? What? And okay, you're a cop. That's a shotgun, not an axe, like I thought it was. That would have just been ridiculous. I mean, I'll wear the bulletproof vest. That's helpful. Yeah, I know, right? Like, that's... I'm gonna just kind of clear the area a little bit here. Map of Riverside, I'll take that. Okay, let's go in the bathroom. Unbarricade, unbarricade. I don't want the planks. Drop them. Fill water bottles. Okay, let's see if I can find a weapon before I go and try to deal with these chuckle fucks. Painkillers are nice. Alcohol wipes are nice. Okay, so no weapons immediately where they normally are. So let's... There was one in here. Oh, there they are. Okay. Alright, crowbar on back. Here we go. Oh my god, a sledgehammer. Okay. Alright, chat, now we're cooking. Place the scissors. Wear the leather gloves. Yeah, chat, now we're cooking. We're absolutely cooking now. I I'm just gonna drop the garbage bag for now and see if I can find anything else. There was another one in here. Come on. Come on. Please, be a backpack. That's the last thing I need right now. Barrel dogs, leather jacket, baseball helmet. That's gonna look weird on my character, but I'll take it. Civilian bulletproof vest, football helmet. What in the fuck? Okay. Spiked baseball bat. I'll put you on my back, actually. Yep, okay. We really only have one way in and out of here, so that's gonna be this, so let's... go deal with that. If only I could find some fucking cigarettes. Okay. So there. Alright, let's do this. This is a nice, easy way in here. I see them at the door. Hello! Give me that now. Cool. Okay, that makes up for the luck with the fuck. It's so walking your grip right now. Really is. That is... Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be okay, chat. Alright. Crowbar. Maps, scissors, painkillers in the backpack. Garden fork. Let's take the hand axe. Let's take the wood axe. I can't believe there was a fucking large backpack on him. That's crazy luck. Take that. Yeah, this makes up for the water thing. I'll take those. I don't think... Oh, machete. Hello. That is going to be my new primary weapon on my back. And let's put the baseball bat in there, and I'll put that in my backpack. Cool. See what else I can find in here. Nothing useful. Fill back up the water bottle. It's fine. Read that. Just so I don't keep forgetting to take my girl juice to handle stick. Hun, just go do it. Get it over with. Yeah, that's the problem. You're going to attract everything in a 5 mile radius. I think it's 100 tiles that it attracts it in. Okay, so that's done. Let's put that back. Rings the dinner bell at all of Kentucky hears. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. I don't like that this is broken, but I don't hear much banging, so I think this might be an okay place to hold up for a bit. I hear some banging, but that's... Okay, so I'm gonna try to shore this up as a decent location. Let's remove the curtains. This is my way in and out. Let's shut that door. Add a sheet to that door. Unless you got a couple $100 buckshot and a decent shotgun, you're just drawing in more than you can kill. Yeah, that's exactly correct. Can you get a suppressor? I don't actually know if you can do that, like, vanilla. Like, turn on the TV. And then set that to life and living. Okay. Not without mods. Okay, that is what it is. That's what I thought. Alright. Nothing. Well, I mean, you got the key to the house. That's not very useful, though, with the house locked up like this. Alright, let's... Alright, I think I'm gonna hold up here for a while, so let's actually go through what we got. I do want to keep some of this in my backpack. But for the most part, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my good loot in here. Louisville map. That is incredibly helpful, too. Louisville, Kentucky. Alright, let's see where the fuck we are. Okay, so that's part of Louisville. Downtown is over this way. We're up here. Can you take the boards off the other survivor houses to barricade this one? Yeah, I could if I could find nails, and the problem is my carpentry is low enough, I'm not going to get nails out of anything I try to do right now, unless I get really lucky. Your trash bag in the other house. Yeah, I'm going to go grab that in a second. I'm just trying to give myself some backpack space. Alright, so let's... Alright, unpause. Alright. I'm gonna read the rest of my maps really quick, just so I don't have to carry them. And an annotated one, I'll hold on to that. Oh shit, you're dead center like right Nielsen for Park. Yeah, something to that effect. Alright, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go get the rest of my stuff now. My biggest issue is that my character is just, like, extremely sad, and I don't have any way to deal with that right now. I'm just gonna actually fucking get this corpse out of the bedroom, because I know it doesn't have any actual effect, on the character to sleep in the room with a corpse, but that just doesn't... I don't like that. Lack of girl juice. Alright, let's go. Come here, buddy. Shit. Yeah, I haven't found a single comic book or even just a regular book yet. Sleeping with corpses frowned upon in most. You know what I meant, Jay. Yes, everyone should take their girl juice, pills, etc. Let me in. I'm just gonna put this entire garbage bag in the backpack. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab everything out of here. There's no point not to. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna bother with any of that, but... Oh, here we go. Actual books. I'll take the metalworking magazine. Those books will actually solve that problem. Alright, let's grab the rest of this. I'm actually going to equip that as my secondary. I'm going to over-encumber the shit out of myself, but it's not going to be for very long. It should be fine. I don't need the leather gloves. I don't want any of that. Okay. I do actually have, thinking about it, I do actually have a saw. I'm going to wear those, actually. I do have a saw, and I do have a hammer, so I could start disassembling furniture to try to get nails, and I might get lucky. I think I'm actually going to do that. Because if I can put up one board on that window, then I at least have some advanced warning. Nothing can just get in. Oh, no, not destroy. Disassemble. That's the one I meant. Okay, what did we get? Did we get anything? Scrap wood and a plank. No. Has items in container. I forgot that mod. You know, let's just drop this shit on the ground and then do it. Speaking of... Yeah, okay. So nothing else in the chat. Okay. My character's also very tired, so this isn't great. I would really love to get a board up on that window. Because I've got enough food for a couple of days. while I kind of sort out the sleep schedule and all the moodles and everything. More planks. God damn it. Disassemble. Nothing. Disassemble. Yeah, the music for this game is fantastic. It's very atmospheric. Okay, so nothing there. I wish I'd read the carpentry book first, but, you know. Okay, nothing. Nope. Okay, nails. I think I need more than one. I think I need at least 2 nails to board a window or a door. Okay, there's another set of nails. Let's just finish doing this and then see if we can get lucky with... Yep, okay, perfect. 1, 2. Alright, grab a plank. Alright, and let's clear all of this out as well. We can go back up and down the street and see if we can get the rest of the food later. Loot all. Which secondary? Okay. Loot. No, and... Yeah, I'll take the garden fork. That's another decent weapon. Pretty sure I looted the rest of everything that was useful. Didn't I? Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's just head back. Nope. Fill back up the water bottle. That's going to become a problem. That's going to be my biggest problem, honestly. And, I'm going to shut that window so I know if anything's busted in or not, if I decide to come back later. Okay. Barricade the door. Okay. That gives me some time. Alright, so let's put everything that doesn't need to be refrigerated in here. I actually downloaded a mod to let me sort things easier, so why don't I use it? Girl do successfully administered. Yay! Put the tomato paste on the shelf. There we go. Let's see, the crowbars. I'll put... Honestly, I'm just gonna dump all of this shit in here for now. And the rest of it can go on the ground. I should be okay, but... Okay. And I'm gonna put these 2 on the ground. And all of the non-perishables go on the ground. Put the water bottles in the backpack. Ditch the can opener. Put these in the backpack. Rip sheets in the backpack. Ditch that, ditch that, ditch that. And put the rest of this in the backpack. And then we can drop that. Perfect. Also the voice in my head when I read this in the HL1 HEV suit. I do not know what you're referring to there, I'm going to be completely honest. Alright, so let's put all of the perishable food in the fridge. Oh, Half-Life, okay. Alright, Alright, so this time I'm not going to go to bed early. I'm going to try my best to... let's just eat the apple. I'm going to try my best to get on another good sleep schedule, then I'm going to go loot the rest of the houses and see if I can get into that last survivor house once I've fixed all my shit. Administering morphine. Oh, okay, now I know what you're talking about. Any of this shit going to help with happiness? Probably not. Oh. Yeah, ice cream will. Just eat a whole pint of fucking ice cream. It's the apocalypse. Who's going to stop you? Sit on ground. And read a whole ass book. Okay, that helps. And I'll read another one. Alright, that fixes the sadness issue. Still a little over encumbered. That's not great. I should probably do something about that bandage, too. Alright, let's replace and disinfect. What do I have? What the fuck do I have for disinfectant? You know what? Whatever. Oh, I'm over encumbered because I'm still holding the fucking sledgehammer. Okay. Yeah, let's ditch the sledgehammer and the saw. Oh, I have alcohol wipes, that's why. Hand torch in there. Nails. Ditch that. Ditch that. Okay. I know there was a house further up that had a lot of really good alarm clock. Okay, that's not set. I had a lot of really good skill books, so I'm gonna try to go back for that. I don't remember what fucking house that was, though. Okay, 10 o'clock. Yeah, let's fix the sleep schedule here. See, the nice thing is the zombies aren't going to be attracted to the barricades that were on this house before. Oh, fuck me. I say is, barricade. Where are you, asshole? This is bad. With how tired I am, that's a lot of them. Oh, boy. Fighting when fully exhausted is great. This is a fucking fantastic idea. At least I'm not moving at half a mile an hour here again, because of exhaustion. But yeah, I'm what we in the business call fucked. If I don't kill all of these, I'm going to die in my sleep. So we're going to just take our time. Work through them slowly and hope for crits. Whoa, buddy. Sorry if I'm not looking at chat right now, by the way. I gotta focus on this. I think I just picked up a new fucking friend at the party. Yeah, I did. Rage. Yeah, I'm kind of in trouble here. Do I still have my vitamins? Okay, let's see if I can do anything about this. Okay. Just keep popping pills. Everything's gonna be okay. This is probably not going to be enough to get me down a level of exhaust. Oh my god, it was. Okay, let's keep going. Anything helps right now. Yeah, well, no, it actually is. I'm down to very tired from, Okay, I'm out of vitamins. Alright, that didn't get me down a second level, but... Alright, I can do this. We can do this. Hi, Abba. Hey, thanks for the follow, love. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright, I think my strat here is to round them up and then ditch them. Because I went through this house before, that worked, so let's do it again, and then go back down the street and see if we can hide. Hi, Viz. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so how fucked am I? Alright, so let's take a second. Let's round them up. Yeah. Oh my lord. I really shouldn't be running, but dipping into the woods is absolutely my best way to lose these things right now. Be gay and run off into the woods. That's kind of what I did here. Midnight is not what I want to be doing this. Let me through. Okay. I think... Oh, fuck. That absolutely did not work. Yeah, that could have gone much better. Yeah, fuck. They're right there. I'm gonna try this. Let's try it while they're spread out. Play for crits. I actually ditched a lot of them. Yeah, I could, but I'm not great at that. If it's just these four, I think I can do it. Got one. Okay, I think I did it. Oh, boy! Oh, boy! Okay. Okay, there's a bunch over there. I need them to not see me. Like, need them to not see me. The fuck, is that another survivor house on this side of the street? Oh my god. Okay. Are you back into the light where I can see you? Okay. So we're gonna hope we can do this without pulling either of those groups. Luckiest run I've ever seen. Only way I could get better is a survivor barracks. Yeah. Alright, so what we're gonna do... We're gonna sneak up here. I cannot believe I made it through that. This is not my house with all of my gear in it, but... Fill my water bottle. Okay. Okay, I've already disassembled everything in here. Where in the fuck is the light switch in this room? Or do I not have my... Oh, I still have that. There it is. Okay, we can go clear out the rest of this tomorrow morning. Once you stockpile the loot from the survival homes, you'll be set for months. Yeah, it's fucking wild. That and once I clear the area. Okay. I'm rested. I mean, I'm hungry, but I'm rested. Let's drink this. Okay. Alright, let's go deal with the problem that we have. I should also check my weapon durability. Oh, that's fine. So this is why you take outdoorsmen. I don't need to worry about getting sick from this. Oh, much better. Alright. Let's go take back the neighborhood, shall we? Oh, my VTuber's getting kind of up, and I think I just keep readjusting weird. Let me fix that. Reset. Okay, there we go. Much nicer. Come here, fuckers. The one thing I just need to do is keep these two groups separate. Kiss. Oh boy. Come on, cat. You can do this. You can do this, girl. The only thing I think I want to do is lead them away from where I am, just in case I have to ditch again. And let's quickly loop up this way again. Take him down a street or two and loop back. Yeah, I just don't want to pick up more of them if I'm trying to kill. Like, I don't just want them out of the area. I want them dead and gone. Why is there a big exclamation point there? Like, I know this is water, but, like... Whoa, buddy. Okay, alright. Loop him back down. Cool. Alright, let's go back to my house, or at least the house I was actually hunkered down in with my gear. My only concern is if something got in here. So let's just clear the house first, really quick. Nope, we're good. Fill the water bottle. Alright, so since I'm gonna just eat all of that. Grab that. Okay, so now that we're home, let's throw in the oven, start that in the oven. Alright, so now that we're home, I think the next thing I want to try to do is I want to try to find a two-story building so that I can actually, use this sledgehammer that I found, where the hell is it? Oh, it's on the ground, right. Yeah, I want to try to find this use this sledgehammer I found and knock out the stairs to a two-story building. That way I'm completely safe in my base and I don't have to worry about this taking on and off boards. Shit. So I think that's the next plan. Alright, so for now, let's... Alright, let's check on things. Oven, fresh cooked, eat all, turn off oven. And we're going to ditch a little bit of our spare gear here that we don't really need. Since I don't need that, don't need that, and I don't need that. And we're also going to quickly mark our map. Where the hell am I? Okay, so that's a temporary home. There were more survivor houses. I'm just gonna... Just gonna do that. Alright, so which way do we want to head? I'm thinking back up this way. I think some of these up here to the north were two-story houses, so I think that's probably going to be our next best bet. And I want to focus on that first, because I want my character to be able to sleep without having to worry about getting a, undead surprise first thing in the morning. Alright, so... Alright, it's 3 p.m., though. So, I think we kind of chill for the rest of the day here. I might actually just sit here reading Trapping. I'll take the pen, too. I probably should. Let's check this annotated map. We haven't actually looked at that yet. Alright, let's see what you got. Barricade... Oh, that's right where I am. Barricade with the planks... That a fourth fucking survivor house? That's a fourth fucking survivor house. God luck, chat. God luck. What is this? I promise this is just on apocalypse settings. Fifth. Oh. I don't even know what to say. Like, I've got 600 hours in this game, and I've never seen this before. This is insanity. Oh, okay. Alright, so let's see, what does this say? Barricade with the planks I brought you, otherwise these things will get in, don't forget. Don't let anyone in while I'm away, I'll be half an hour, it's 2:30. Any longer, call the Edwards on the radio. Okay, so that's a survivor house, and I think that's one of the two-story houses. So, let me just double-check that on my map. Yep. I think it was this one? I honestly don't remember. I go months without finding one. Yeah, really. Yeah, I really don't have a ton to do. So, alright. So, let's read the map again. Yeah, it's the second one at the end of the cul-de-sac on the north. So that's where we're gonna head next, chat. So, let's just... That's the goal. There should be supplies in there. Once we have a safe base up there and we have some sheet ropes and everything, we can focus on carting stuff back and forth from the survivor house. And that'll be our actual, like, base for probably the first 15, 20, 30 days. And that'll let us kind of venture deeper into the city. Because what I would actually also like to do is, if I go up this way, well, kind of down here, I guess, there are gonna be some mansions with garages and stuff, and some actual indestructible fences, like the pre-made fences that the zombies can't actually pass through. So I'd like to eventually go down there, and I think that's where I want to really base out it for the 100 days. For the full 100 days. Then we can try to, clear out as much of this as we can, but that's going to be a pretty good setup. Alright, so for now, though, let's vibe for the rest of the day. We're back in our house. So I already ate that. Alright. Yeah, I really don't know what to do for the rest of the day, I don't think. Why am I walking around in the dark? Like, we have the blackout curtains. I can turn on lights. I just don't have enough nails to nail this door back, but it's fine. I'll hear it. It'll wake me up. Now, when I have to abandon the house is when if this door gets knocked down. Hi, train. Alright. So, I think for the rest of the day, what I'm going to do is let's turn on Life and Living. Let's grab the trapping book. Let's sit down. And let's read the trapping book. So Train, you showed up to the God Run. This is my first run. I found 5 survivors' houses. It's like, actually, what the fuck? Alright, let's just sit here and read. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I spawned in the outskirts of Louisville. Actually, let me show you. So all the survivor houses are up and down this strip right here. We had an annotated map that's telling us that this was a survivor house, and I spawned here. So I spawned up here in the middle of a field, surrounded by zombies, ran down here, ditched them, found a survivor house, broke in, and it's been drama. It's been a lot of, we're so fucked, we're so back, we're so fucked, we're so back, over and over, and it's only been like 3 or 4 days in the run. Alright, so let me unpause that. Nerd. Who are you calling a nerd? You're the one watching a fox play Zomboid. Yeah, this entire run has been, we're so fucked, we're so back. Alright, so I'm just gonna read this until it's nighttime, and then, I'm sorry, I just had to fix my headphones. Chat, I'm cooked, chat, we're back, chat, I'm cooked. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so I'm just gonna read this until about 10, 11 o'clock. Actually, I think I'm just gonna finish it at this rate. Alright, so I'm gonna finish this, turn off the TV, send my character to bed. Well, eat, then send my character to bed. I should probably do some cooking, too. So let me actually grab that. And then, create stir-fry from random meat. Add sausage. Add avocado. Add vegetable. Add citrus. Add lemon. That should be good, so let's throw that in. Your Zomboid character has a better sleep schedule than you do in real life. Yeah, that is exactly... Yeah, that... Most of my Zomboid characters have better sleep schedules than I do in real life, because I don't take the fucking narcolepsy trait on my Zomboid characters, because I'm not suicidal. Alright, so let's, sit down and wait for this thing. Oh, that was not what I wanted to hit. What? Oh. Okay, please turn it off. And I'm just gonna eat this whole thing straight out the pan. Got a lot more fun stuff to do at night. Yeah, everything has a better sleep schedule than most trans girls. Why do you have to call us out like that? What did we ever do to you? What did I ever do to you? Why are you calling me out? Alright, so let's send my character. because sass is love. Alright. So today is the day we're going to go for... Why did you just wake up at 2:30 in the morning? Bitch. Can't get back to sleep. Oh my god. You want bite me, want Cortac flame. What in the fuck are you talking about, Abra? Now it's sounding like my sleep schedule. I don't want sleep. I can sense... want to sleep. I can sense something. I think what you can sense is the zombies. The hundreds of thousands of zombies surrounding you, bitch. Just shut up and do a word search. That's an interesting pose. Reminds me of when my IRL sleep schedule was so fucked. I slept from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. consistently. Yeah. Honestly, I've seen worse, but that one's pretty bad. Alright, you did a word search. Can you sleep again? Not tired enough to sleep again. Okay. God damn it. Sleep. I'm gonna take them. Since I can't fucking sleep, I'm gonna put all of the food items in, in the kitchen where it would make a level of sense to have them. Instead of, you know, on the floor in the closet. Off to bed, let the stream play through headphones. Hey, thanks for coming out, Dreamer. Really appreciate having you. Alright, let's put as much of this shit on the actual shelves as I can. Probably sleep soon and purge this COVID. Yeah, you need to get better, love. Like, you need to focus on getting better. Okay, now the only thing that's not on the shelf is the sledgehammer and the wood axe. How's the durability on this looking? It's not amazing. 2 duct tape or 3 adhesive. I can't fix that with glue. Okay. That actually doesn't have amazing condition, so let's... What do I want for my extra weapon? Yeah. Let's replace the club hammer with an actual hammer. And put that in there. Okay. Having ADHD, I've been awake for 24 hours, just 3 a.m. Let's clean my whole room as a mood. I mean, that is exactly what is happening right now. Only thing worse than our relationship sleep pattern is my health. Please take care of yourself. Okay, I can't get back to sleep. Alright, my character's just up for the day now. I do hear a zombie snarling out there. It clearly doesn't know I'm here, because I don't hear banging, but... Also, you know, I gotta be real. I think it was a very good idea not to set this up in a way that I can see how many people are in my chat, because that's not making me not worry about it. All I can see is the actual chat in Streamlabs. Alright, so I'll put the beer can in the fridge. And, I'm gonna keep the spare water bottles on me, because really, you never know. And, yeah, fuck it, let's just cook breakfast. I hear banging, but I don't think it's on my window. No, I think that's next door. I'll deal with that as soon as, okay, so let's throw that in the oven. I'll deal with that as soon as it's light out. Oh, hey, there's a zombie banging at the door. Hang on, I need breakfast first. Okay. That's gonna take a minute to cook. Which is fine. Is my weight going up or down? I should check that. I know it's a skill panel game. My weight is still going down. I'm still underweight. That's not actually great. Oh god, wife is in the kitchen. Listen, I said this earlier in the stream, and I'll say it again. I have caused more fires cooking in real life than I have in Zomboid, by a very high factor. Alright, my character is now full and happy. Well, happy is a stretch. We already teased her, yeah. Alright, okay, nothing. And, it's close enough to light. Alright, let's do this. Alright, there's some zombies wandering around over here, so let's deal with this. And, like I said, chat, the goal for the day, and I should actually go back and get the sledgehammer soon, but the only real goal for the day is to clear out that house that's supposedly a survivor house and make it secure enough that we can knock down the stairs. Because I'm pretty sure that was a 2-story house, but we'll see when we get over there. Okay. Alright, so let's go back, grab the sledgehammer, throw it in the backpack. We're not doing any looting today. We've got enough food. Electricity's still going, so there's still time to get the food out of the fridges up and down the house. Or up and down the street. That's fine. I'm looking forward to it, love. Alright. Let's grab the sledgehammer. Sledgehammer in backpack. I don't need that. Backpack. Okay. Let me just make sure I got everything I want. I'm gonna grab a couple pieces of fruit so I have some food with me on the trip. Or on the adventure. Because, I've been caught with my pants down like that too many times. I'll take a whole ass fucking ham. Alright. So... we're here. Our goal is up here. So what I'm thinking, just to avoid attracting anything in between us and there, I think I'm gonna go out and around through the woods and then loop back around probably through here. We'll see what it looks like when we get up there. Pants down in the kitchen. Why is that a hee-hee moment? There's not even an innuendo. What are you doing? Stop. Oh. Please unequip that. Alright. 6 a.m. We've got about 18 hours to clear it. I just said I'm going through the woods, and then I immediately walked towards the street. Amazing work, cat. Amazing. Alright, so let's go through the woods. I'm not really gonna even say I'll sneak. Let's sneak up through the woods. I do want to stay close enough to the houses I can kind of keep an eye on what's going on. But let's not make it obvious to any of the zombies that are left. Like I said, look, another fucking survivor house up here. Oh, that's a pretty big group, actually. I really don't want to fight them, so I'm gonna go around this way. There's a couple in the woods, that's fine. I have a machete, so this is gonna be quick. Okay. Once again, points to the Outdoorsman perk. Oh, I think I might actually have to fight this group. Yeah, I think a fight's gonna happen here. Yeah, a fight's gonna happen here. Let's try and get as many of them as we can while they're all spread out. Okay. You have an axe in your... That's actually not many. Let's just go fucking kill them. We're gonna have to do it eventually anyway. Oh, you're coming out of the fucking trees. Okay. Head down this way. Shove you. And just keep working on them. 1. Go. Oh god, shove. 2. The other nice thing is that the trees are going to separate them. Which means that I don't have to have as much nimble skill to outspeed him walking backwards. Blarton's son? I don't even know what that is. Is that a fucking Paul Blart Mall Cop sequel or some shit? Alright, bitch. Stay on the ground. Okay. I think there were more. I feel like there are definitely more. I think I just didn't attract the whole fucking lot of them. YouTube, when you got some time, funny as shit. Yeah, I'll check it out. Okay. Bonk. Bonk. Okay, cool. Oh, this is the house I led them all through. That's why they're all over here. I wanted to deal with these fuckers anyway, so let's just do it. Okay, cool. Oh, the consequences of my actions. Well, see. Oh, hello. That's where that came from. Come on. I don't know why I bothered to kill him. That was just funny. Okay, there's some on the other side of the house. Hey, Chad, I know exactly where it should hold up. This house with all the broken windows and doors. Another annotated map. Hello. I'll take that. The bunk song caught me off guard. Yeah, it's one of my favorite mods. Hey, thanks for the follow, Curly. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, the bonk sound effect is probably one of my favorite mods. There's a version of that does a bonk sound every single time you hit something with a melee weapon, which is a little much for me, but I think the on a headshot crit, I think that's fine. Alright, so let's work our way back up this way. This is where I came from earlier. Okay. Alright, so let's check the map super quick. Okay, yeah, so I'm coming in between these houses. I think if I want to do this, I'm actually thinking go wide around the back so that I don't pull anything off the street and then maybe try to sneak in the back of the house that way. Because my biggest worry is getting into a massive fight I can't finish in here. Although, there is a big fence in the way, so if I do get overwhelmed, I can just leave without a huge issue. I'm gonna try the sneaky approach for once in my fucking life. I think it's only playing it's for headshots better. It's a good indication it's a headshot. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, so let's go around wide. And yeah, these are two-story houses. My wife has violence in her heart. I am Murder Fox. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely the right play. Especially with the big fence surrounding everything. Because this will give me a good escape. Cool. Alright, so let's go around the back. Oh, there's a fucking substation up here. That's great. If I'm not mistaken, this is one of the actual impenetrable locations. But, that's fine. I'm not gonna cheese it that hard. Alright, so let's do the thing we should never do, and blindly jump the fence, and get very fucking lucky. Oh. Yeah, lucky is definitely the word for what just occurred. Because if that was like 5 feet to the right, I'd be dead right now. Chat, never do what I just did. Cool. And I think one of you had a satchel. Oh, right. I don't have the mod that lets you put the satchel on, satchel on with a backpack. Okay. So, quickly check the map. Alright, so it's not this one, it's the one next to it. So we're gonna have to work our way that way. Alright, so let's do this. Oh, piss. Fuck you, bitch. Oh, my machete's gonna break soon. That's not great. Take the Rosewood map, though. Okay. So that right there is the house that was supposedly the house from the annotated map, so let's try to get in. Yeah, that's definitely boarded up. Alright, so let's first check the perimeter of the house. Okay, so there's an entrance, too. Okay. I am so bad at judging that distance. Alright, so I could get in there. I'm just gonna check around the house and make sure that it's safe. Alright. Let's take care of this one. Okay. Alright. There's a couple. There's one over there. I'll deal with that in a minute. This is going to set us up really well for the rest of the run, chat. Like, really, really well. I am so bad at that, judging that distance. Okay. These two guys over here, I'll deal with them too. So that's that. That's good. Alright, so let's sneak into the house, see what we can do. So my goal is to make this a second-story base. Alright, so let's remove the broken glass. And in. Close that behind me so nothing can see me. Alright, let's clear this room by room. So pro tip, shoving doors means that if there's something in there, it will get its attention and it will start banging so you don't get fucking jump scared. And I don't hear any banging from any of those, and it would have happened by now. So let's check upstairs. I always like to shove when I walk upstairs, because you never know if there's something like right at the top of the stairs. I meant to hit space, not... Okay. I'm gonna be fucking shocked if there's nothing up here. Okay. So this room's clear. Let's just hit the rest. Nothing? I can't tell if that's the rain I hear or just... Yeah, I don't think it's a zombie in the house. Okay, nothing there. Yeah, I think this is gonna make a really good second floor base. Yeah, definitely. Okay, cool. So nothing up here. Alright. Okay. Remove curtains. So my next goal is to get a bunch of sheet ropes. So let's remove all the curtains from downstairs. Because the way that you do this is you get a bunch of sheet ropes and some nails, you put up escape rope from the second story windows, and then you knock down the stairwell. That way you can get up and down, but the zombies can't. You always want more than one way up and down, because zombies can knock those down. And curtains can be turned into sheets, which can be turned into sheet ropes. It's a little bit of cheese, but whatever. Okay, so that's a bathroom. Garage, empty. It's fine. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, once we do that, we're going to transfer all the supplies from downstairs and furniture from downstairs that we want, and then cart it upstairs. And, okay, so that's like a little washroom. Okay, there might be sheets in here, so let's check. Why is there... You know, oh, right, this is kind of a survivor house thing, so that's... Okay, that makes sense. If we get really lucky, there's going to be nails in here. If not, we can start disassembling furniture. A lug wrench, and a tire pump. That's useful. Nothing in... Oh, a comic book. That's nice. It's not what I'm looking for, but that's nice. It's not... There's not going to be anything in here. Little cheese and games never hurt no one. Look, that is exactly what I would do in real life in the zombie apocalypse. I would go up to the second story of my house, I would knock down the fucking stairs, and I'd get a fucking rope ladder, I'd knock down the stairs, and I'd come in and out through the rope ladder. Like, that is... You do not begrudge someone if they find a good survival strategy. It's the end of the goddamn world. Okay. I'm going to turn you off. There's no point to that. Okay, so no nails. Didn't get lucky there. Let's head back upstairs. I think I have a nail in my... did I bring it with me? No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. I'm dumb. Okay. There was a, closet up here that had an industrial shelf. Gun case, hammer, bandana, screwdriver, shotgun, rifle. I mean, that's actually really nice. I'll put on the fanny pack, though. That's something. Okay. And in that case, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start disassembling some of the furniture we don't want in this house. Okay, that's in the ground. Oh, I forgot my saw. There wasn't a saw in there. Okay. So, I think... Shoes, batteries, and a leash. Okay. I think I'm gonna make this my bedroom for the house, just because there's already a TV and everything in it, so it's already pretty well set up for that. Which means we can destroy this. Okay, cool. Nails. Perfect. Alright, so craft sheet rope all. Add an escape rope. And I am gonna shut that. Because we're not set up yet. And then I am also going to add an escape rope here. And I think that's gonna mean I'm out of sheet ropes. That's fine. Okay. So that's my way out. So I think I'm gonna spend the rest of the day trying to get ready to go. My character's very hungry, so let's eat a tomato. Let's eat an eggplant. Throw those in the backpack. The first thing I'm concerned about is getting some way to keep food cold upstairs. So let's... Okay, so now I've got a whole ass refrigerator. And I'm going to turn this into my kitchen. So let's place the refrigerator here. Cool. And let's put all of the food I just grabbed. Let's just put all of my food in here, actually. I'll throw it all in the fridge. Okay. Let's see. The other thing I'm gonna do... and I like to do this personally. It's not something that's, like, you know, a big deal if you don't. But I like to actually, when I knock down the stairs, I like to put a fence right where the stairs were, and then put a sheet rope down into the first floor so that I can still use the first floor if I want to. So that's what I'm going to try to do here, too. So let's see if I got any nails from any of the rest of this shit that I disassembled. Nope, nothing there, and nothing there. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Good enough. Alright, so let's go ahead and destroy... Night! I love you, Abba. Let's just go make sure the actual window's open, because the sheet ropes are useless if the window is actually closed. Okay, the window's open, so we're going to come back in this one. Alright, so let's go downstairs. And no, I don't want to learn how to fucking forage, game. Destroy the stairs. Cool. Game? Did anyone else see that? My escape rope leads to the first floor of the house. Okay. Zomboid, I love you. You're drunk. Cool. Right. let's make sure I can actually get out of the house safely. Yeah, my sheet rope broke physics. Alright, so let's go back up. It's just a thing. I wouldn't call it a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, so let's go around that side of the house, because I need to show chat what just happened. So, you come around this side of the house, there's no sheet rope. So if I go in this window, the sheet rope dangles into the first story of the house, which then if I use it, maybe. Why aren't you letting me use it? It just let me use it. Game. Is it because the fucking search was on? It let me use it earlier, and it just went phased up through the roof. I think I closed the window. I think that might be why. Whatever. Hey, Fatherly Fox Guy! Welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the follow. Right, so I think I'm going to spend the rest of the day, pretty much, just carting things up and down. I'm also going to disassemble... Okay, I forgot my saw. Damn it. Carpentry... Fence, wooden fence. I need another plank, and I need 2 more nails. Okay. Okay, I can't disassemble. Alright, it's 3 p.m. I'm just gonna have my character go ahead and bring all the food from downstairs, upstairs. I really don't like that I only have one escape route in and out of the house. Because of that weird glitch, but that's fine. Let's go in here. Start carting food up. The faster I can get everything upstairs, the better, because this house is not secure down here. Garden home, mace. Yeah, this is my 5th survivor house, by the way. I don't know how long you've been in the stream, but... Okay. Tis I, Super Twink. Oh, hey, Marcus. That also explains why you called me boss. Alright, so for now, the plan is to just bring everything upstairs and ditch it on the ground. I can sort the rest of this shit out later. That's fine. This is about to be some boring gameplay for a little while. But that's part of Zomboid. Sometimes there's no action in Zomboid. Sometimes you just gotta build a base. But at least I don't have to worry about getting eaten in the middle of the night anymore. And that's my favorite part of this game. Not getting eaten in the middle of the night. I'm also just gonna drop the fucking sledgehammer. I don't need to carry this thing around. It's already done its job. Can't believe I found a sledgehammer already. Let's dump those. Cool. Alright, and we're off. Eventually I'm gonna put sheet ropes on every single window in this building. We'll get there eventually, but not yet. That's going to take a little bit. The other thing, I really need to get to Electrical 3 now, because that will let me bring an oven upstairs, so I don't have to worry about coming up and down to cook. Which, while not completely necessary, someone who's not been eaten in a while, I can say it's very nice. Yes, in fact, not being eaten is very nice. I know I have some friends who would probably disagree with that statement. But, you know. Alright, so let's put all of this shit in the backpack. Because I thought I was targeting the backpack when I did that. Depends on what you're... yeah, exactly. I have some friends who would disagree with that statement, but, you know, I'm not going to get into the finer points of that particular discussion right now. And I'm just going to take literally everything that this house has to offer from downstairs and bring it up. Regardless of if it's useful or not. Including the dead rat. I'll throw that in the freezer. It's food to cook later. Oh my god, chat, what the fuck? Cooking Volume 1. Okay, so that's useful. Did I see Electrical Volume 1 in there, or am I just insane? Okay. And I'm gonna get everything from downstairs on this run. It should be easy enough to do. Log wrench, tire pump. I might come back down for some of the furniture later, but I want to get all of the loose stuff that I can grab. I'm pretty sure that's everything, actually. Okay, cool. And I need to go get my saw. Alright, so that's everything from down here. I think I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to go back and get the rest of my shit, but we can start, getting settled in. My character is now sad. That's unfortunate. Okay, so let's put these down. Drop that. And drop all of that. Like, right now, it's just going to be a big fucking pile. I can sort this shit out later. Once I have some storage and some plans for the base. But, no, I'm pretty happy with this. This is going to make a nice little starter base. And the nice thing, too, is I think there's an outcrop. There's an outcrop right outside of that window out here that I put the sheet rope on. So I can use that to build some stairs up to the roof and get a water collector up there, which will be very nice. Why am I getting error 4? You know what? I don't want to know. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to wait until tomorrow for that with how tired my character is. We're also going to... But I also don't want to go to bed at 5 p.m., so I'm going to have my character kind of walk around and just loot the rest of the house. Well, after Life and Living, because you don't miss Life and Living if you can avoid it. I should check what this is set to. Life and Living, tune in. Cool. And, okay, acoustic guitar. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Sure. It's a decorative piece, whatever. Okay, so we're gonna put all that there. Okay, Life and Living is playing. Cool. Okay, yeah, so, we can go around and set up a rain collector. Welcome back to Exposure Survival. Cool. Okay. Didn't get a skill point out of that. I don't even know which one that was for. So that's... The Tad Weepy is not great. Let's go see what we got in the fridge here. Let's eat the orange. And then we'll finish looting the house. And by that point, it should be time for bed. There's nothing in there. Taking everything, regardless of if it's useful or not. It's so nice not having to worry when I hear that banging. Okay. Metal bar, baseball bat, club hammer, sheet. Okay. Sewing kit. Okay, and grab those. Fish nets. You know what? I'm gonna put those on. It's just on brand for me. And then scrap wood. Okay. Yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna put tools and weapons in here. So I'll take the bandana. Put double barrel shotgun in the shotgun case. Shotgun, yeah, shotgun gun case. Alright, shotgun shells, metal bar. All of those tools. Alright. Do I have the mod that lets you wear this? No, unfortunately. Okay. I'm gonna go put the mouse in the freezer. Doggo has turned into a roly-poly. What do you mean? I'm just gonna put the non-perishable food in here. And for now, the rest of it can just go on the ground. Circle sleep time. Aw. He's a good puppo. Alright, so ditch those. The sheets, the planks, all of that shit can just go on the ground for now. That's fine. And like I said, we'll go get our shit out of the old base tomorrow in-game and sort some of the shit out tomorrow in-game. This is going to become a pretty chill stream for a little bit after this. But we're doing good. I'm kind of shocked. I'm still going. Like, this genuinely... Considering I spawned in the middle of a fucking construction yard with a bunch of zombies all over me, I had no right to make this an actual viable run. And yet here I am. I might be putting it in the freezer. Hey, Clover. No, my character found a dead mouse, and because I'm a crazy person, my brain just went, ooh, food, and put it in the freezer for later, because you never know. Alright, so let's see. Let me grab, see what I can grab. Alright, so, weapon... I'll grab weapons for now. Weapons and clothing. And I'll grab... okay, so there's some perishable food. I'll grab that next. Put that away. In the freezer. Alright. Let's see here. Grab the food, non-perishable. Much of that as I can. And yeah, I'm just kind of killing time until it's time for my character to sleep. Because I'm not going to sleep at 8 o'clock and fucking my sleep schedule again. This is the least realistic game ever. I care about my sleep schedule. What the fuck? Okay, let's grab the food. Dump it in here. Now that we have a base, the next priority is going to be a generator and finding a gas station that's actually safe that we can loot. Because I'm going to need Chet's freezers. That's going to be a big deal because I'm going to need to start a farm somewhere, which means I'm going to need storage for the food. I'm going to need a generator to keep the freezers going. And I'm going to need a source of gas for the generators. I'm also definitely going to need a car. So that's also another priority. So that's kind of what we're going to be focusing on once we finish looting the survivor houses. But for now, I think we can focus on looting the survivor houses and getting this base situated and good to go. And like I said, I'll sort the rest of this out later. I might sort some of it out off stream. I'll probably record it, because I'm actually planning to turn this into a 100 Days Challenge YouTube video. So if anyone knows video editing, hit me up. I might be interested in paying you to edit this for me into a actual YouTube video. It's actually got it recording on multiple audio streams, so if that matters, like that should make it easier. Let's see, what else do we have? A bunch of literature shit, tools. I'll grab a tool. I'll figure this out later. Put that there. Sledgehammer, screwdriver, lug wrench, hammer, hand torch, tire pump. Put those all the way in here. I think long term, I'm actually going to switch the machete I have. It's almost busted, so let's put that in the shelves, and then I'll put this on my back. And this can all go in here. But yeah, if anyone knows video editing, hit me up, and is remotely interested, hit me up. I refuse to listen to my own voice on video or recording, because yeah, yay, dysphoria. God, this run had no right to go this well. It really didn't. Like, what the fuck? Where are the water bottles? I think I put them in the... Alright, it's late enough. I'm gonna have my character go to sleep. Can also shut that. Alright, time for my character to sleep, and now that we've got a base, I think this might be a good spot for me to take a quick 5-minute break and grab a drink and hit the restroom. I love that banging in the background. It's not going to be safe for me to leave, is it? Okay. Alright. So, we're going to take a minute, take a quick break. And then we'll start looting that wall of survivor houses. I still can't believe we found those. Alright. I'll be back in a few minutes, chat. Let me throw on some music. If I throw on, like, fucking video game covers, I shouldn't get hit with copyright. Like, I'm pretty sure that won't... yeah, sure. Okay. Alright, that works. Alright, chat. We'll be back shortly. I am back. So let's jump back to the run and see what's going on. Let me just get my VTuber set back up here, because that uses my phone. Right, so reset. Where's the reset button? There it is. Reset. Okay. All right, and we're back. So back to gameplay. That's the wrong layout. There we go. Much better. All right. So let's see how this goes. Hi, Don. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for jumping in. This run has been blurst. Water's out day 2, but I found 5 survivor houses, but I've also been caught out exhausted at 2 in the morning, surrounded by zombies, but I've won those fights. It's been a fucking roller coaster. But right now, it is day, what is it, the 13th, so 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, it's day 5. We have a second story base with the stairs knocked down, so we can't be caught in the middle of the night, so this is completely safe as long as I don't jump off the fucking stairs here. The house is blurst just like the run, because this escape rope goes onto a roof and descends down into the living room of the house. Yeah, that's about where we are. I'm about to go loot some of those survivor houses, head out, and see where we are. My character is very sad, though, so I should really do something about that before long. Let's see if I have any books or anything. Okay, comic book, perfect. Let's read that really quick before we go. Oh, right, I forgot, I keep forgetting I'm full vanilla here, other than some cosmetic and quality of life mods. And I don't have the walk while reading, don't have the walk while reading mod. Pardon my VTuber looking like they're biting the air, by the way. I'm having a late dinner while we stream. So, alright. Let's eat a whole ass ham. My character is still sad, and that's a bad idea to go out. So we're gonna read a whole book. It's a little later than I want it to be, but that's fine. Okay. Alright, we should be good. The biggest problem I still have, like, immediate problem, is that my character has the smoker trait, but I don't have any cigarettes. Like, I haven't found any in day 5. So I'm just coping with that penalty. By the way, yeah, like I said, blurst. This is that escape rope. I don't understand. It let me use it once earlier. I don't know why it's not now. Alright. Let's head back, grab the stuff from our old base, and see if we can loot some of those survivor houses. Thankfully, we have a safe place to retreat to. That car also looks pretty well put together, so we'll see if that's, you know, usable. And, since I don't really care about pulling things to the base anymore, I'm just gonna go straight this way and jump the fence. Huh. That's a few of them. It's, and you're probably upstairs. Wow, you're not even standing up yet. Cool. Do any of you have the key to that car on you? That would be very nice. Nope, nope, and nope. Let's turn on search mode. Because sometimes the key will actually be on the ground next to the car. Or that could just be a rock. God damn it. You don't have it, do you? No. Let's see if it's just in the car. Nope. Tarp's in the trunk. It might be on one of the zombies in that house, but I don't care enough right now, because, it's actually going to be a better idea to walk to get back to these survivor houses the way they are. Let's just say I deleted my Twitter a few months ago. I don't blame you, considering what the site has become and who owns it and all of that shit. I've seriously debated doing it too. I just have a lot of reach there, and it's selfish. I'm not even going to try to defend it. It's selfish. Sentimental about the account, sentimental about some of the old posts that I made and shit, and just, it's selfish. I really should. Alright. Let's work our way down this way. God, I barely remember which house was the one that we were staying in, because there's so many. Oh, hey, Kiri! Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. So yeah, Kiri, this run is blurst. 5 survivor houses, but the water's out on day. Oh my god! I was paying no attention! Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god, I need to pay less attention to chat. That almost... Oh my god. I need to wake up early tomorrow. Alright, night Viz. Thanks for joining us. Survivor house, survivor house. One of these down here was a survivor house too. It's fucking wild. Just gonna pin this. Angler magazine, I'll take that. Come on. Okay, I'll take the pens. I still don't have a red pen yet somehow. I haven't gone through any of these yet either. Take the watch. Pretty sure this was the house we were using. Whoops, cat stuck in my hometown, which is infested with zombies. Yep. They did a surprisingly good job with this map. Because, fun fact, I went to Louisville for a Pokemon regional at one point. And I was able to somewhat navigate the city, because of my knowledge of the Zomboid map. It was kind of stupid. Like, I couldn't navigate to specific, like, you know, oh, I know there's a fucking 7-Eleven down the street. But, like, our Airbnb was next to a church. I'm like, is that church? Because we're in this part of Louisville, which means that downtown is that way. And, yeah, that was correct. So, I have returned. FWA is over. How was FWA? I heard some, equip secondary. I've heard mixed things. And I really don't want to get too into it, because I'm not sitting here trying to trash talk a con or whatever, you know? But I've heard mixed things. You at least have a good time. Alright, let's see how much shit we can bring back with us. If we can actually bring back all of our stuff with us. I'm so over encumbered. This is not great, but... Oh, you know, I can leave the... I can leave the mallet, that's fine. I'll bring the griddle pan, though. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna bring the fresh food. Well, fresh food, it's a lime. Overstimulating most of the days, first con. Yeah, that's a hell of a con for a first con. I'm gonna be real. Well, let's throw that on the keyring. Take your watch. Some dipshit got arrested because they said... Yeah, I saw that. Some people are just not bright. Let's go with that. Only con I've ever been to. Wait, you were at FWA this year, Kiri? Alright, so let's take all of... I'll take the gas mask, too. Alright, so let's take all of our stuff back. We're pretty over-encumbered, but it's a pretty safe trip back. Oh, 2016. Also my only time getting a black eye. I feel like these two things were related. Yeah, I heard good things, I heard bad things. It's a massive con, though. So I'm not surprised you're gonna get a mix of things, no matter what. Oh. I was actually gonna ask if they had attendance numbers out yet. 17,000, Jesus Christ. Someone also exposed themselves on the furry AI board. What? You're gonna have to elaborate on that, love. Maeve. Sorry, I forget that not all of chat knows who love is. Especially when there's multiple of you. I saw Beta. Beta? Is that a person? Sorry, I'm apparently a dumb shit today. I should probably loot these trash cans for trash bags. So that I can actually build a, composter later. Or, elaborate on what? Sorry, I missed it. Maeve said something about a furry AI board, and I have no idea what she's referring to. Beta... Ida... Diddle... Beta or Beta... I'm so confused. Is this a person? Are we talking about a beta of a video game? Like, where are we here? Sending Telegram DMs. Okay, I'll read this later. It sounds like it's gonna be a drama bomb. Oh. That's not good. Person. Okay. Oh, exposed like... Oh, okay. Okay. So I thought you meant, like, exposed in an AI board, like, exposed, accidentally, you know, made it public that they were part of the people who... Oh, that's next to my fucking house, and I'm exhausted. Time to go upstairs. But yeah, I thought you meant, like, runs a furry AI Twitter something or other or whatever. Like, I thought you were talking, like, fucking AI art drama. Oh, good. My escape rope is still there. Jesus Christ. Please tell me I can still make it up that. Good. I'm going to have a bad fucking day, though, when I go to, leave the house. Alright. Let's put things away. I've got like I said, this run is just... We're so fucked. We're so back. We're so fucked. So now my impenetrable base is surrounded by zombies. Yay! Just how I like it! Alright, let's see, is there... Okay, so let's... Let's dump all of this shit. On the ground. Is there anything in here I need to keep with me? No? Okay. Oh, I know them. I know exactly... Yeah, Fiona. I know exactly who you're talking about. Maeve and I are in a chat for busty fursuiters. So, yeah, we know who you're talking about. Because we are busty fursuiters. If you did not know. I do not know if you how much you know or where... I don't know if you're in my camera roll chat or one of my groups or, like, how you found us, actually, so... Celine, yeah. Yeah, she was one of the ones that was there. Celine, Chevelle, Quartz, who else was there? I mean, Fiona was there. Nicole was there. There's a few others, I can't remember all of them. Alright, let's grab the, the saw that I put on the ground there. Oh, you're from FHF. Okay. So you know I'm a busty suitor. Got it. Disassemble chair. Oh, okay. Ellie. Oh, I didn't think Ellie was there. I thought she specifically said she couldn't make it and was very sad about that. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering. The entire Busty Fur chap is there. I know, right? It fucking feels like it. Fill the water bottle. And let's finish disassembling all the shit in here. Literally got the link from the Telegram camera roll thing you had. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, so you know me. We actually had a couple people that seemed like they just kind of rolled in from Twitch that didn't really know me or anyone, anything. So I didn't want to assume. Night, Dawn. Thanks for coming out. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Alright, let's finish disassembling furniture. Just so I can get more nails, so I can put up more escape ropes. Just in case I get fucked like that again. And, yeah, nothing to disassemble in here, that's fine. Also, I see how it is, Mark, just show up to your stream and not mine. You're gonna get in trouble with your boss, dude. Actually, do I? I don't want to do that yet. Okay, let's see. I will put one up. Still in Atlanta if I were to be on my computer account, which is the same as the Discord. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Why can't you go to cons, out of curiosity? Oh, I don't have any sheet ropes. Duh. Money. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Also busy. Yeah, no, that also makes sense. God, today was a bustin' game. Let's just make a bunch of sheet ropes. I'm gonna need them eventually, I'm sure. Add an escape rope. Cons are expensive. Yeah, they really are. You can offset some of the cost by, staffing, but... what was y'all's next con so I can do photos? The next one I know I'm going to is Philadelphia. Oh. That's a problem. I should not have opened that fucking window. Chat, we might die here. Oh, okay, good. There's no zombies just standing at the base of the fucking... I need to deal with these now. Okay, me too, yeah. Yeah, Philadelphia we're definitely doing. Got a lot of people that really want me to go to fucking, MFF. Or, yeah, MFF, so hopefully that, maybe. Hang on a sec, chat. I gotta deal with these. Got some pesky neighbors that are banging at the door. I gotta go deal with them. Okay, cool. I should honestly just check if this car has a key and is unlocked and open. That would be so very on point for this run so far. Fuck, what the hell was the shortcut for this? There's a shortcut specifically for that. No key for this car. Okay. And I don't have the skill to hotwire yet. That's fine. It could be on one of the zombies around it, so we'll see. Let's check really quick. Vitamins, I'll take those. Hand fork, watch. Cat, do you do hugs? Yeah, I definitely do hugs. All you need to do is ask. And, like, seriously, don't be afraid to approach me at a con if you see me. Like, I'm in suit because I have fun being in suit. And I like the attention. Like, I'm a huge attention whore. It's like, yeah, please, come up, you know, ask for hugs, say hi. Ask before you stick your hands in places that they typically shouldn't go. I'm gonna take that trash can upstairs into the base later. Oh, my character is fucking tired already. God damn it. Yes, I am the definition of an attention whore, Kiri. We all know this. Where did you come from? Get off my porch, asshole. Do you have the car key? No, you're useless. I'm gonna check the other zombies that I've killed for house key, and then I think I'm gonna have my character call it for the day. Hand fork, sure. Pencil, yeah, okay. Yeah, new camera because of my job. Ooh, nice. Might have a spare you can give us later this year. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Like, you actually don't have to do that. When I was in suit and said get shrimped and slapped a shrimp sticker on my boots. Okay, that's actually fucking funny, though. Like, that's not just being a handsy creep. That's actually funny. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. I should go watch Life and Living. Paying, like, no fucking attention to the game. You know, the fact that I'm paying no attention to the game means I have an active chat, which is a good thing. That makes me happy. Okay, yeah. If you're gonna get handsy with me in suit, at least make it something funny. Let's go with that. What are the next cons you're going to? I heard you say one before, but I couldn't hear you having your phone low. Philadelphia in Philadelphia. That's the next one that I know I'm going to. After that, maybe MFF. Oh, right, biggest little furry con. I'm going to BLFC. One of my coworkers is going, and he wants to meet up. So I'm making a point to go to that one, and then maybe MFF if we can swing it. Yeah, thankfully. Most people will ask before they touch. I'm gonna walk up to you like Mr. Bean before doing that. Alright, let's open that, add an escape rope. Open window. Add an escape rope. Close the blinds. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do, since we're in downtime, y'all need any good multiplayer servers. I actually played single player for 700 hours. I'm getting lonely. I actually have my own multiplayer server. We're kind of, you know, we haven't really been active for a while now, but I'm going to be starting it back up soon. I might drop the link. Do you follow me on Twitter? Are you in my camera roll chat? Like, I mean, I'm happy to have folks join us, just as long as you're, you know, polite, respectful, not a creep, you know, don't grief, and also understand that we have a bunch of new players that play on that server, so, you know, it's going to be some easier settings. I learned the hard way with Zomboid, so with the server, I'm kind of going out of my way to fill all. I went out of my way to make sure it was friendly for new players. So, has multi-hit, weak zombies, don't have any of the social media, but I'd get it for the link. Don't blow up the sun. Never touched Zomboid, but this is making me curious. Don't let me make it look easy. This is a brutally fucking difficult game. And, Jay, you've got 700 hours in the game. You're probably decent at the game at the very least. I consider myself kind of, like, okay-ish at the game, and I've got 550, 600 hours. So, like, you're probably around where I am, worst, you know, at worst. Is this... Come on, fill everything. Fill... okay, so that bath is almost out of water. I still can't believe the water's out on day... was out on day fucking 2. Alright, so we're gonna put our fucking freshwater collection in here. Kiri here, he plays Hunt with me. They're used to brutally difficult. Make criticism on how I act towards others, but oh, sorry. Hesitant about Zomboid, want to try. Alright, let me just put these away. Not sure if it's my type of game. You got nothing to lose by trying it, and the developers are a small indie group, so like even if you do buy it and you're not a fan, like you're still supporting a small indie dev company, which is good. The LFC, I'm thinking one of 2 different things. Biggest Little Furry Con out in Reno, Nevada. I want to bring Maeve with me, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to, you know, make that work. But I'm still going to try to go either way.
I would like to go.
I can hear you screaming from outside the door. I know you want to go. Oh, that's just the name of the con. Like, that's just what they call the con, Biggest Little Furry Con. Yeah, it is extremely hard. Until you figure out what you're doing, it is, like, impossibly, brutally fucking hard. Do I have any other decent water containers? I don't think I do. Okay. I should grab my, medical supplies here. I'll throw those in... God, I'm an idiot. I went out without my medical supplies on that last run, too. I have no right to be alive. That was dumb. Alright, let's see. Electricity Volume 3, Cooking Volume 1. We can spend the night reading that, I guess. I had to coach a different streamer once, because they didn't understand it. Yeah, no, it's not a very intuitive... Well, like, it's intuitive in certain ways in that, like, the loot spawns are where you'd expect them to be. But, like, it's not a very easy game. The UI's not very user-friendly. It's not super intuitive out of the gate. And it strives to feel more realistic, than gamified and, like, enjoyable. But if you enjoy games that are a challenge... this game's a challenge even on, like, beginner, like, builder difficulty. Because, like, unless you mod the game, one bite and it runs over. That's it. Period. It doesn't matter what the difficulty is. Bites are fatal. But you can spawn a second survivor in the exact same world and pick up where they left off. So, like, what I'll do when I get bit is I will dump all of my good shit in my, you know, well-fortified base, you know, drop my character naked and run off into the fucking woods screaming and get myself killed and pull as many zombies away as possible to set up my next survivor for success. But, like, you're gonna need to be ready to die a lot, especially when you're learning. We're actually day 5, so we're gonna have a helicopter event very soon. I should be ready for that. Actually, I'm about as ready as I think I can get for a fucking helicopter event, other than the water. GTFO, I've heard that's really difficult. Immediately quit, delete, save, create new. I don't blame you. Oh my god, it got darker, and for a split second, I thought the fucking power went out. I should keep reading while, Life and Living plays. I forgot there was a Midnight Life and Living. It's been a while since I played. Set of crampons. I've never actually taken the time to, like, watch Life and Living. I'm usually blitzing through it at full speed. Alright. My boredom's probably at 0, that's fine. Alright, so let's sleep. I probably should have had my character set a fucking alarm, but whatever. As long as I wake up before 10, like, it's not the end of the world. Okay, my character's hungry. Ah, yes, a gunshot. Fucking dumbass rang the dinner bell. Create a vegetable taco. Corn taco with lime. Sounds fucking delicious. Let's add lard. Probably in a couple of weeks. I got some shit at work I gotta get through, but once I'm done with that, I'm gonna have time to try to start running the server again. Taco lime, lime and corn taco with lard. Fucking delicious. Let's eat it. Amazing. That did nothing for my fucking hunger. Just open the fucking corn canned beef and just eat it, please. So yeah, we're gonna have the fucking helicopter event very soon. That's something I need to make sure that I'm ready for. I should probably spend some time clearing out the houses around me. I also just really want to go back to those survivor houses and loot them, but I should also probably board up that window. Yeah, I'll loot the houses around me. There was a house further down that had a lot of good skill books. But I don't think I'm going to find any generators at any of the houses down there. I might find a generator here somewhere. Locked. Okay. He's definitely in here. I hear you. I don't see any of the windows or doors shaking, so I think he's upstairs. Possible to kill every zombie? No, they respawn unless you do different settings. Are you in the closet? Yeah, you. Unless you do, like, a sandbox, it is not possible to kill every zombie. I don't need a second saw. Fresh uncooked. Okay. I'll take the kitchen knife. I don't have any way to cut bread yet, so that's good. The hell was that noise? Gas can's useful. I'll take the newspaper. It helps with boredom. Feel like I'm still in danger in here. I'm hearing weird noises I'm not familiar with. Oh, okay. Oh, God! My intuition was fucking correct! Okay, I have cooking level 1. I'll take you, I'll take you. Take the dance magazine. Oh, that was a fucking adrenaline spike. Maybe a BLFC. Oh, cool. Nothing in here. Hey, if you're at BLF, if you make it to BLFC, shoot me a text. I should not have just opened that door. Hammer, first aid kit, rope, light bulb, that's all useful. I need to stop just whipping doors open. At least I have my, Alright, I'll clean out the sewing kits. I don't need the full sewing kits, though. Alright. Bandage tweezers, those are useful. Don't really need any of that. I'll refill my water bottle while I'm here. Electrical wire, no, nothing useful. I should probably have my character put on underwear before I have a problem with Twitch when I decide to shake myself dry again. Nope, nothing. Nope, nothing. Can I wear you on the back as well? Cool, second fanny pack, I think. Yeah, okay. Oh, hello. I hear you. Where are you? You're in there. Digital watch. Excellent. Nothing useful in the toolbox. Okay. Alright, and let's see if there's anything in here. I'll take the vitamins. Okay, tweezers, painkillers, bandage. I'll take those. Nothing really great there. Alright, I already checked in here, so... Alright, let's grab the rest of the food and go. Take the saucepan, the frying pan. Grab all of the canned stuff. Loot all. Guess I'll take the mug. Let's fill everything. And I'll take all of that as well. Cool. My backpack's basically full. I should just head back. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a slow, boring, plodding stream for a little bit, because right now it's just looting the area, clearing it out, and I really just don't want to go far before the fucking helicopter event. That just seems like a bad, an easy way to get yourself killed. If my avatar freezes at any point, by the way, I'm, like, eating or drinking, so sorry about that in advance. Alright, let's see, perishables. Throw all of that in the freezer. Throw all the food in there. Put the cooking utensils there. That's edible. That's edible. Hey, welcome to the chat. Pullminstat. Is there something I should call you? Because I don't think I'm going to be able to pronounce that well. But thank you for joining. Going pretty good. We've had a very blurst run. Very we're so fucked, we're so back. So yeah, but it's been fun. I'm gonna take one of these and put them in my fanny pack. And let's ditch the rest of this on the ground for now. You can call me Plu. Okay, well, welcome to the chat, Pluke. Thanks for joining. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Constant threat of sexual innuendos. Carrie, are you surprised at all? And let's ditch the watch and the fucking book. Alright, I'm gonna loot the other houses at the end of the cul-de-sac, I think, for the day today, and then we'll call it. And, it's past midnight, so when this day ends, I think I'm gonna call the stream at that point. No, I'm not surprised whatsoever. Good. But yeah, we'll take a nice slow day for the rest of the day here, and then we'll call it for the night, because I've got work in the morning. Doing good. Made cinnamon rolls yesterday for Mother's Day. Now you're working on some music. Oh, you a musician? Much as I want to stay longer, gotta go to bed. Have a good night. Ah, have a good night, Curly. It was good to see you. Thanks for joining in. Oh, good. That's actually very, very good. Very good way to deal with the sadness. I hear snarling. Let's just... Snarling's coming from the right. I hear banging now. Let's clear the rest of the house first. Got put on permanent with the company. Oh, fucking awesome. Really glad to hear that. Box of nails. Oh, hell yeah. There's definitely zombies in here. I should not be looting right now. They're all upstairs. Alright. Where are you? This one down here. And one more. There you are. Cool. Walkie-talkie, that'll be useful for the electrical skill when I find a skill book. Cool. Alright, so let's finish looting. Socks, pillow, nothing useful, nothing useful. I'll take those. Last week was my first week on with him. That's awesome. I'm, like, really glad to hear that. School bag. Yeah, I'll take, I'll ditch the pen, but I'll take the rest of that. Take the sheets. Oh, beta blockers. Excellent. That's the one piece of my medkit I've been missing. Already checked in here. I'll take that. Thank you very much, game. And a shotgun. And a CD. Oh, I see zombies coming. I'm glad I looked out the fucking window. Some deal with that before that becomes a fucking issue. Really glad I looked out the window there. Oh, my lord. Time for a fight. Come on. That was pathetic. Oh my god, cigarettes. Give me those. You can tell how many fucks I give right now. Take the watch. Bonk! Alright, let's finish looting this house, then I think I'm gonna call it for the night. I'm actually getting pretty tired. Like, not my character, like, actually me is getting pretty tired. Got to perform 2 practice surgeries this week. Was the final. Nice! Did it go well? Did I look at? Yeah, I did. Fishing Volume 2, Dance Magazine, First Aid Volume 1, book. Yeah, I really hope you did well, too. Not sure, Tuesday and Wednesday. Let's see, I don't need that. I'll take the empty cooking pot for water. Okay, more water bottles and stuff, that's good. Let's equip that secondary. And there we go. Okay. I'll take the flashlight. Nothing in the tote bag. If the salmon in there is rotten, take those for water. The pot of stew is also rotten. Take that. Just a lump of fucking raw meat straight in the backpack. Autism is how I do it. That's a mood. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I'll take the hammer. Fill. Honest to God, on the spectrum in some places. Ooh, wine. How I can get white girl wasted during the apocalypse. Best idea. Did I loot this yet? Yes, I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. Surgeons are the most autistic people I know. Chat, I promise she doesn't mean that in a negative way. I'm just gonna very careful. Okay. Duct tape, hammer, duffel bag. What's in the duffel bag? Absolutely nothing. That's still a very useful thing to steal. Foraging Volume 3, a book. I'll take it. Foraging Volume 2, a magazine. Take the CD. I'm a bit of a collection... Like, I like to collect things in this game. So, I'll take pretty much all of that. Couple newspapers. Let me out from behind the thing. Foraging Volume 1. Oh, Electricity Volume 1 and 2. Perfect, 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 perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. Okay, anything useful in here? Drumsticks, electric guitar, whatever. Okay, pair of gloves, duct tape, and a hammer. I'll take it. Might come back for that storage thingy, too. Alright, I've already searched through there. I think I've already gone through all of this. Well, I mean, I didn't... Did I search in here? Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright, well, that's this house looted. And we got one of the major items on our list. Our electrical one. Which means that now we should pretty easily be able to get to the point where we can hotwire cars. I'm still very concerned about generators. I'm very concerned about a source of fuel. We can figure that out as we go. We got some time, hopefully, before electricity goes out. But then again, we did lose water day 2, so I'm not super hopeful for that. Every day that water has not gone away is a blessing. I'm going to take the wheelie bin so I can get rid of my junk upstairs. Alright, and home. Alright, so I'm going to climb up this sheet rope. Can I unequip you? Or is that going to freak out? Unequip. Okay, cool. I'm probably well over my fucking carry capacity right now, but, what am I at? 43? Yeah. Alright, so let's put the perishable food in the freezer. Who we raiding? I don't know. I need to take a look and see who I follow that's online. Hang on, let me just finish doing this before I, like, ADD too hard. I know there was perishable food. Okay, there it is. Because I will end the game, and then I will forget I have perishable food in that bag, and then I will have an issue. Okay. And I think that's all the perishable food I have. Yeah. Alright. So that's a pretty good stopping point. Day 5, day 6. Yeah, day 5. Got a good base, got a good plan of attack, and we'll pick back up next time. See how long we can actually last. At some point, after the helicopter event, I think I'm going to try to dig deeper into Louisville downtown, see if I can find anything good down there. Because, like, we've got some basics, but it's not enough to really get going. I think we can really use this base for the first 20, 30 days, and then we can start moving towards downtown. Eventually, I'd like to make a skyscraper into a base. Hey, Blue, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, I'd eventually like to turn a full skyscraper into a base. That would be really fucking cool. I think that's my long-term goal for the 100 days. Night. I do not have a Discord server for my streaming. The only Discord server I really have that's mine is actually a kink server, so that's not really helpful. I might, folks are following, folks are joining. I gotten quite a few follows tonight. I might set up a Discord server for streaming, so we'll see. Actually, Maeve, do you want to link yours in the chat? Yeah. Yeah, link yours in the chat, and when I set mine up, I can, yeah, and when I set mine up, I can just post a link in your chat. So while you get that link, I'll just kind of ditz around and, here for a bit. Alright, let's see. I'll put some stuff away. But yeah, then, actually, while you're doing that, I'll figure out who the hell we're gonna raid. Let's see. Poke Aim, and I don't even know who the hell you are. Kaizo Ironmon Impossible Challenge 4200 resets. Oh my god. So if you like watching people be fucking masochists, we're gonna go, raid Poke Aim. He's a PokeTuber, and he's currently doing a fucking Kaizo run of, Pokemon. Kaizo Ironmon, is that a specific ROM hack? It's a ROM hack. It's a very difficult ROM hack. So, we are gonna go watch that. Yep, Maeve, thank you for dropping that link in the chat. I will actually grab that link for myself, so I have it. Copy current address. Just because I don't want to lose that, I will put that there. Okay. Alright, so let me try to figure out how the fuck to raid somebody. Raid... Poke... Aim... is that it? Oh, cool. That worked. Alright. Well, thanks a ton for coming out, folks. If you want to stick around for the raid, give Poke Aim some love, and I will see you the next time I have time to stream. I don't really have a regular schedule, but hopefully I'll be able to do this somewhat regularly now. Alright, thanks everyone. Bye!